back. Myself Swapnasagar Pradhan. So this time we are going to discuss something about how do you create and host your static website. Um, Topic is interesting, and because this part is going to be dedicated to our Hellbound bloggers group, which is in the Facebook, and there are many friends I have made, and I know Pravjit from big time, and in so he's also one of his requests that okay, how do you do that? And even our Akshay, so he also mentioned in one of his group posts that he wants to uh, host his static website, but he's not able to finding any way, or although he's finding a way, but he's looking for some other suggestions or other means ways basically. So basically there are many different ways. You can host it in AWS, you can host it in Volta, you can host it in Google Cloud, any cloud provider. You can go ahead with that. Even there are kind of hosting providers are also there who provides you very SSD and also fast CDN, and with that also you can do. Even GitHub, like GitHub Pages, GitLab, also the similar kind of concepts also there. So you can choose. That means you have lot many options available there out in the market, where you can choose one for. Okay, so if there are lot many options are available, then why I am doing it? So I wanted to give you an example, or I wanted to showcase how fast it is. If you have ever thought of, okay, let me go ahead, create a website for me, you can do it in freely. That is first. Here free does not matter at all, because there are so many bells and whistles attached to it. Say like you can right now you have chosen one hosting provider, so there you took a server, you installed Apache, you installed application server, you put some of the rules, and then you deployed it. Your certificate has to be there. You have to make it as HTTP to HTTPS, you have to make it as secure. Then that's part is comes into picture. Then again, your version controlling. So we do not only go ahead with the our basically what do you call the free website hosting, although we also have to go ahead with how do you version control, whether how security is, if someone wants to trying to DDoS, which is very familiar at this point or at this moment. So there are a security part altogether, which I'm going to cover it in a separate part, and again this is going to be hellbound blogger specific, because I'm seeing there are a lot many people are hosting their sites on the WordPress. So I'm not um, with the WordPress, but I also try to figure it out and also try to give you the exact security secured way how do you host your website in WordPress. So that is also I'm going to cover, but for this time, for this topic, for this session, for this video, I'm going to cover how do you create or host your static website in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, yes. So how do you do that? So what's exactly I have done? So what do you need? The prerequisite uh, one GitHub account. Okay, so because there your code has to be stored. You can make it public or private based on your decision. So that's up to you. Uh, Now second thing is any IDE like Visual Studio Code or Atom or Sublime, whatever you are preferred with. If you are a dev, then VS Code should be suffice. That is basically to interact with the Git and doing commits and all. And now what else you need? You need a Cloudflare account, okay? And that's all you will be needing. And a domain name, if you are having, that is better. If you do not have also a domain name, all these providers, all these GitHub, GitLab, these Netlify or the Cloudflare, they already provide you some kind of DNS name with certificates, and also you are also sorted with that. So I'm going to cover in the Cloudflare. The reason being is Cloudflare is super duper a amazing reverse proxy where you can secure your app. The CDN is pretty damn amazing fast. The edge servers were amazing. And it's the DNS, it's propagate just like lightning speed. I really love it how fast it is. So, and the most importantly, why I'm going ahead with Cloudflare, because due to the security. As security is being my primary expertise, and also DevOps, so I come from that background, so that is why I prefer which is more secured. Let's go ahead with that. It's not like another whatever it is already having, it's nothing like that, but it's I like them. Again, I'm not getting any kind of monetary benefit from Cloudflare at all, so it's just my love towards them, how beautiful product there is. So that is why I'm just telling and hosting my sites with them. All right. So what's exactly happens? So with that, you're having a GitHub, right? So you put all of your codes, and you're having in Cloudflare, so which is a hosted, secured, part where your data would be stored. So Cloudflare access your GitHub account, and the moment when you provide the access to them, so they create a build uh, system for you, like whatever the say, if you are hosting or if your application in React, so they will create a React site, or React build information, or React build environment. If your site is in Vue, so they will go ahead and they will create a Vue environment. So without any further delay, let's get right deep dive into the topic, so that you're thinking, what this guy is talking about. Okay, so let's deep right in. So this is how exactly my site looks like. Okay, so this has been developed in Vue, and this is my GitHub link, and this is my all these LinkedIn profile and Twitter handle, and my Facebook. And if you want, someone wants to try to reach out to me, they can reach out to me on this by clicking on this. It will automatically, it will open up a client for you, and that's it. So it is going to give that option for you. Hey, what's exactly you need and all. So that is what exactly it is going to do. And my YouTube channel, so that is also being covered over here. So a little bit about myself, I have tried to put that. The projects I have not done, I have done many, but I tried to put one more two. Yeah, I know this is big, so I'm going to work on that. So articles, so all of my articles, medium articles, whatever I do, so I have put it over here. Okay, so and there is a button which is just do for your daylight and night theme, so you can say, you can switch it, and the moment you can go ahead and it is gonna be animate with that. So this is what exactly are my website looks like. So basically this is my resume. You can talk, you can tell in different manner. So how do I have deployed that? Okay, so this is a completely on the static contained, so this is developed on Vue. So now next we are going to see in next action how do I have done that. Okay, so I'm going ahead with the Cloudflare account. Okay, so let me log in with the Cloudflare. All right, so I have logged in. So there are something called pages. Okay, so I clicked on pages, and the moment when I clicked on pages, so automatically it is going to tell me what are all things I do. Okay, so P0906 swap, and this is where exactly my has been deployed. My site has been deployed. If you go to this, there you go. So, and if you can see the view build, and this is success, blah 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 blah. So this is how exactly it is being done. So I'm just going ahead and I'm going to delete it right in front of you, and we are going to do that in just time. All right, so I'm going to delete it, delete project, P0906 swap, and delete, so that I can showcase from the beginning. All right, because it is asking me for a domain, custom domain, I will go ahead and I will remove that. uh, Remove domain, remove. All right, so this is done. Go to the settings, delete project, P0906 swap, delete. And I am thinking this is going to be deleted. All right, so it is being deleted. Now let's go ahead and let's check this out. All right, so I'm just checking into Pradhan 0906, and the moment when I have, so automatically I have connected to the GitHub account, and automatically it is showcased that Pradhan 0906, and that is my GitHub account, and I have to select some the repository. So that repository I'm selecting is P0906 swap, where exactly all of my code is being lying there. So I just have to click on begin setup. So the moment it is going to ask me that project name is P0906 swap, and the project will be deployed to P0906 swap.pages.dev. So automatically Cloudflare is giving me a DNS name basically. So which branch I need to check. So that is only one branch, that is master, so I have taken at that. So now this is where the actual stuff happens. So this is where the Cloudflare builds or creates a complete environment, basically a build environment where basically it builds it and deploys it and take it to the next level. So as my project is in Vue, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check this next JS. So that is what it's going to do. It is going to next generate, it is going to build it, and it is going to output to the distributed directory, dist directory. If you have something kind of advanced, if you want to make some environment variables, that is also you can do. They have given more flexibility. You can just click on save and deploy. That's all you just have to do. What is going to do is Cloudflare is going to create a build environment. That means where the next or the Vue dependencies or the Vue environment would be initialized, and it would be get created. And once the moment has been created, it is going to clone the my Git repository, which is available on the Git. And with that, it is going to initiate next generate, and it is going to build my application, and it is going to deploy it. Okay, so I think 3 minutes, let's wait for that. All right, as you have seen, so initializing the environment, it took 2 minutes 13 seconds. Cloning the Git repository, it took 6 seconds. And building the application, it took 1 minute 4 seconds. And deploying to the Cloudflare global network, it took 4 seconds. So all total, it has been done in 3 minutes 28 seconds. So basically 5 minutes I was telling, so it is less than that. So in 3 minutes, uh, 28 seconds it has been deployed. And if I'll go here, boom, already it is available. And right, just kicking like p0906 swap dot pages dot dev. I do not have to do anything. Automatically a DNS has been assigned. uh, Cloudflare assign the all these certificates, all those sort. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to assign a custom domain to it. So continue to the project. So let's go ahead with that custom domain. I click on custom domain, set up a custom domain. So I am having custom domain like p0906 swap dot cloud. So this is the custom domain which I'm having. So I'm going to configure that. So the moment when I'm going to continue, it is what is going to do is it is going to add a CNAME entry to the root, and the content is p0906 swap.pages.dev, so which is again routing to the Cloudflare's main, which is this one, pages.dev. So the activate domain, so I just have to do click on activate, and that's it. I think any moment it would be initialized and it would be propagated to Cloudflare's all of the its network, and it is verifying at the moment, and it will tell me that hey, it is activated. I can go and see, this is right now, it is site can be reached. Let's do that. Let's hit it. Okay, it is not propagated yet, so let me check this out. It is still verifying. So complete DNS setup. Okay, so so CNAME. Okay, I have I'll just leave it to them. Let them do their job, let them do their party. So I just have to refresh it. Let's see where exactly it is thing. So it is still verifying at the moment. So check DNS records, being rechecked, you will be notified. So basically it should not take this much time. I have not seen at all, uh, but it is taking time this time. Okay, so let me check this up. P0906 swap. So active, and what you can do is P0906 swap dot cloud. There you go. So in just 3 minutes or 3 minutes, some seconds, maybe under 5 minutes, as I was telling previously, or as I have told previously, in just 5 minutes your site is ready. So you do not have to do anything, just you have to code, and you have to make it available on the GitHub. Go to onboard to the Cloudflare. That's it. That's it. So rest everything would be taken care by the Cloudflare, and as well as all of you, as you can see, it is pretty fast as well. And I do not have to take care of this certificate. Automatically it calls to the Let's Encrypt and takes care of all of this sort of parts. And your site is secured and everything is proper. So, and it is backed by Cloudflare, that means it is more even secured as well. So the next next, what you are going to do is I'm going to cover something on the say AWS side. How do you host AWS in Docker or Kubernetes? So that is also I can cover that. Or if you have any kind of suggestions for me, if you want to know something, how do this Cloudflare firewall needs to be worked, or if you have a WordPress site and if you want to secure it via Cloudflare, how do you rate limit, how do you put up the rules, how do you bot secure, what are all those rules? So that is also I can come up with that. So I think definitely I'll come up with that, because that is a definitely good for the hellbound bloggers group, because most of the my friends in this group, so many are having they are hosting sites, so they must be facing some kind of challenges with the security, or challenges with the cost, or challenges with the technical parts, because things are here and there are many movable parts. When you go to the AWS, there is something Docker, then Kubernetes, so there are so many things involved. So here I'm here to you know close or clear all of your doubts and help you guys. So please feel free to comment, and how do you like about it, and if you want to uh, you know uh, prepare some very good content or tech related things, so feel free to ping me, or feel free to connect with me, and feel free to subscribe and let me know how exactly it is. All right, so I'm just signing off. So with that, most probably the next episode, most probably on the how do you secure a website, those things I'm going to cover again. It would be on the completely on the Cloudflare site. So let's tune in, and so let's check next time whatever I comes up with. Thank you very much, and stay safe, and go ahead and deploy your website in Cloudflare Pages. And let me know how fast it is, and how cool it is, and what are the best thing you have done. And if you need any kind of help to migrate your website to Cloudflare, or if any static content, please let me know. I'm also going to cover IPFS as well next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.